Hello, beautiful friends. So, what is Freedom Entrepreneur Collective? This isn't just another YouTube channel. This is a movement. This is a community where we can come together and be free to express ourselves, to learn from one another, and to be accepting of everybody on here. This community is for women over 50 who are rewriting the rules about what's possible in their second life. Here's what we believe. One, you deserve financial freedom, not just security. And there's a difference. Security is having enough, freedom is having choices. And I'm going to show you how to build income streams that give you choices. Two, your life experience is your greatest asset. Everything you've learned, the skills you've developed, the problems you've solved, the wisdom you've earned, that's not baggage. That's your competitive edge in the digital economy. Three, wellness isn't selfish, it's strategic. You can't build a freedom based life if you're running on empty. We're going to talk about energy, mindset, and creating routines that actually serve the life you're building. And four, life is meant to be lived, not photographed for someone else's approval, not postponed until someday, but experienced now. We're going to explore how to design a life that includes travel, adventure, and experiences that light you up. So, how are we going to do this? This channel is built on three powerful pillars, and I want to walk you through each one of them because this is where the transformation happens. The first pillar is all about financial freedom through digital marketing and online income. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I'm not tech savvy. I barely know how to use Instagram. How am I supposed to build an online business? Here's the beautiful truth, my friends. You don't have to be a tech genius. You need to solve problems for people. And after 50 plus years of life, you know how to solve problems. We're going to cover how to identify your unique skills and turn them into income. Digital products you can create once and sell forever. Affiliate marketing that actually makes sense. Email marketing that builds relationships and revenue. Social media strategies that don't require dancing on TikTok. Time management for building a business while still working a full time job. And here's what makes this different from other making money online channels. I'm not going to sell you a dream. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you the real path, including the mistakes to avoid that actually work and the timeline that's realistic. Because you're not looking for a get rich quick scheme. You're looking for a sustainable path to freedom. The second pillar is health and wellness. Because here's what nobody tells you: you can have all the business strategies in the world, but if you don't believe in them, and if you don't believe you're worthy of success, or if you're too exhausted to execute, nothing changes. We're going to talk about morning routines that set you up for success, managing the mental load of transition, dealing with imposter syndrome after 50 plus years, energy management over time management, building confidence when you're starting something new, creating boundaries without guilt. This is practical, self strategic self care that fuels your bigger goals. Because you can't pour from an empty cup, and you definitely can't build on an empty one either. And the third pillar is transformational travel. This is about more than just vacation photos. This is about designing a life that includes freedom of location. Here we're going to explore how to travel while building your business, solo travel after 50 plus, and yes, it's safe, budget travel strategies that don't feel like you're roughing it, slow travel versus tourist travel, how to work from anywhere in the world, destinations that inspire creativity and growth. Because what's the point of building financial freedom if you're not going to use it to experience the world? Travel changes you, it expands your perspective, it reminds you that there's so much more available to you than the life that you've been living, and you deserve to experience it. Now, let me be really clear about who this channel is for and who this channel is not for. This channel is for you if you're willing to do the work, not just watch videos and wish, but actually take action. If you're ready to invest in yourself, whether that's time, energy, and yes, sometimes money. If you're open to learning new things, even when they feel uncomfortable at first. If you believe that your best years are still ahead of you, if you're done playing small and you're ready to bet on yourself. This channel is not for you if you're looking for a magic bullet or overnight success. If you're not willing to step outside your comfort zone, if you want someone to do it for you instead of showing you how, if you're content with the status quo, and that's okay. Not everyone is ready for this kind of transformation. But if you are, if something inside you says, yes, this is what I've been looking for, then you're exactly in the right place. So, what can you expect from Freedom Entrepreneur Collective? Every week, you'll get practical tutorials, step by step guides on how to build your online business, creating digital products, marketing strategies that work. You'll get mindset and wellness content, real talk about the internal work that makes external success possible, travel vlogs and guides, where I'm going, what I'm learning, and how you can do it too. Community spotlights featuring women from our collective who are making it happen. Q&A sessions where I answer your questions about the business, travel, and life after 50. I'm going to show up here consistently because I believe in this mission. I believe in you. And I'm committed to creating content that actually moves the needle in your life. Not just inspiration, transformation. Here's what I need from you. One, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. Every video I create is designed to move you forward. Don't miss them. Two, engage with this community. Leave comments, share your story, ask questions. This isn't a one way conversation, this is a collective. Together we rise. Three, take action. Watch the videos, yes, but then do something with what you learn. Even if it's small, even if it's imperfect, action creates the momentum. And four, be patient with yourself. You didn't get to where you are overnight. And transformation doesn't happen overnight either, but it does happen. One decision, one action, one day at a time. Now, you might be wondering, who am I to guide you on this journey? Fair question. I spent over 3 decades in education, since 1992, actually, helping others discover their potential and find their path. I'm a published author. I've raised four incredible daughters, and I'm a new proud grandmother. Now I'll be stepping into my own next chapter. But here's the thing, this isn't about my story, this is about yours. I'm not sitting here as someone who has it all figured out. I'm sitting here as someone who's walking this path with you, who's committed to figuring it out, documenting the journey, and sharing everything I learn along the way. I spent my career empowering others. Now it's time to empower myself and you. We're doing this together. So here's where we are. You have a choice. You can close this video and go back to scrolling and let another day pass where you think about changing your life, but you don't actually do anything about it. Or you can decide that today is the day that everything changes. And not because everything magically becomes easy, but because you make a decision that's worth the investment, that your dreams matter, that you matter, that your someday is now. If you're ready, truly ready, to step into the next chapter with purpose, freedom, and possibility, hit the subscribe button right now. Join the Freedom Entrepreneur Collective and let's build something incredible together. Your second act is waiting. And I promise you, it's going to be the best one yet. I'll see you in the next video. Now let's get to work.